folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Rees, and welcome back to Tekkit 2, where today, the votes are not in. I have just decided unilaterally that we are going to go ahead and complete this quest, because the worst that could possibly happen is I have to go to war with an army of Time Lord Endermen, and at the very least, that would make for some entertaining content, right? I mean, sure, maybe my base gets destroyed, maybe all of the pigmen get wiped out, maybe we never find out who lives on this little island, maybe Minecraft gets deleted and my account is destroyed, and Notch descends from heaven and slaps me with a hammer. I don't know. At the very least, we'll have a story to tell about it at some point in our future. Spurious, I've heard of it, and I can bring it to you. Excellent. Please rest assured that we will, once again, make it well worth your time. That's me reading the laughter, not me laughing at that. It's a time pun, you see. Yeah, no, Spurious, I understood. I completely understood. We do have a Watch of Flowing Time right here as it happens. Quest complete Time Lord. Yeah, I think I have to give it to him, though, don't I? Oh, there we go! There wasn't even a conversation there. I just right-clicked him, and I got credit. I got 8 of them. Did I put those in my bag before? Or were those just in my inventory, and now they're gone forever? Along with these other assorted random objects. Let's go ahead and keep these inside of here. So at the very least, I've got 8 of those, and all the rest of them were destroyed that time my backpack blew up, which is a darn shame. Oh, by the way, I fixed the Mercurial Eye. For whatever reason, in the previous episode when I was trying to use it, it wouldn't let me use G to change the mode, so I just changed the key to H, and now it works, and there you go. And I'm actually going to put it into creation mode, because that's the one that can do the least damage if I accidentally right-click with it, and I'm going to keep it inside of here with all of my other assorted things. Why do I have so many of these amulets? Why do I keep ending up with these things? Also, we have 2 destruction catalysts now, I think. Did we have one inside of here before? And then, or I might have had it in my inventory when I got blown up, actually. We just have a nano saber. That kind of feels cruel to carry that around with us when we also have, like, a red guitar that we're obviously... Oh, excuse me, gentlemen. Excuse me. Can we just go ahead and, like, equip this here? Beautiful. I still need to build another quantum armor set and have it in the middle. It won't be the same, because it won't be the actual quantum armor set. I also need to reposition all of these down one, so that there's enough room for it all. So, like, have this one here, that one there, that one in the middle, then that one there, and then eventually... Oh, we should make another red armor set, so we can actually have the quantum armor, and then we'll have the dark matter and the red matter, and then what we currently have now. It doesn't really count, because it's not the all original, but it gets the message across. It's like when you sort of rebuild an ancient city, which you're not supposed to do. I went to some place in Colorado, comment down below if you know what I'm talking about, where they sent a guy, this is back in the elder days, they sent a guy to research some ruins from a Native American tribe that lived there that had disappeared, probably Wendigos or something. No one really knows what happened to them. But he was supposed to research the culture and the buildings and everything, and then report his findings, and I guess he misunderstood the assignment because he started to rebuild the city instead, based on hunches about what it might have looked like, and then they came in and were like, stop! So I don't know what that's all about. We're going to go ahead and break this dark matter block here. It's been here for a long time. With that out of the way, what are we going to do next? I did get a comment from someone recommending that I build Obsidian pressure plates, which is kind of cool. So they're invisible when placed, silent, and are only triggered by players. And I think the idea here is that instead of constantly opening up doors, they'll just invisibly exist on the ground and they'll open up for me. Now that does raise the risk of other players getting in here and getting out of here or whatever, but I mean, this isn't a server, so that's not going to happen. I don't really know if NPCs count as players in this pack, because I don't really know what's going on and why there are people like Spurious and Teleport 2 around here. I don't know what mod this is from. I have no clue. I might never know, sadly. But what I do know is that we do have glass panes inside of here. So we can go ahead and combine those with these. And we might as well make them all invisible, because I don't foresee any point in my future where I'm ever going to need visible obsidian pressure plates. And I've said that now, and I'll probably be wrong. But let's see what this looks like if I place this down, say, right here. That is truly invisible. Oh, and it does eventually close the door, Well, what about if I place it on top of here? I can't, apparently. It might get rid of the grass path, was my concern. So, that's fine. That'll still close when I walk inside, because I'll walk over the pressure plate that's on the inside. And then when I come in, I'll just have to, like, open the door. And that's alright. I mean, I don't think I would want anyone to be able to just... Oh! Oh, I see. It activated the teleporters to either side. So when I walked on it... Ah. Right. Maybe not gonna work out, but you know what? Could be cool for these. Yeah! Okay, that's not gonna work, though, for me here. This one's gonna have to go. Yeah, there we go. That's not gonna work in that position. If I break these buttons, though, I do think that these are gonna make an excellent addition to my teleporters. Because now I can just walk on them and be where I need to go. I don't have to click buttons anymore. Pretty sure you can do this really with any teleporter, and there's kind of no reason why... I'm sorry, not with any teleporter. You can do this with any type of pressure plate, probably, and there's not really any reason why I didn't, other than just I hadn't tried it before, so I didn't know how cool it was going to look to just step on... Basically, this is like just stepping on the teleporter, because you can't even see these things. They're completely invisible. So it does look like I'm just going like, poop, and I'm here. That's awesome! Yeah, oh, shoot. Okay, I think we might have found the flaw. Yeah, okay. You know what? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I see the issue. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright, well. I guess we can only have them on one of the well, no, because then when we teleport back to that one... That's unfortunate, is what that is. That's like the peak of misfortune. At least you know what? At the end of the day... Oh, see, I don't want to accidentally break the teleporters underneath when I break these. I've got to be super careful now. We'll have to go back around each and every one of... Oh, no! Hold on, if I fly... Okay, but I'm not going to want to do that every time. Alright, well, this was a horrible, horrible mistake. And we should definitely just stick to them being near doors. And even then, only certain doors, right? The issue being, I'll go fix the other ones later. This is the door I use the most, though, and I hate that I can't put one here. That's really upsetting. I could put... Well, I can't even put one outside to, like, close the door for me when I... Oh, yeah! Well, you know what? In certain places, they're gonna work. And in certain places, they're gonna be grand and fine and dandy. So, for example, if we zoom our way over here, and we throw one down right in front of... Is there a door right here, I think? That one's fine. Yeah, that's great. I can't quite fit one right there. I could probably have one on the outside, though. The issue, like, I hope no one ever sees me just do this. Right? Oh, and then I should probably have one here. That's alright. That's okay. You know what? I'm content. I'm content with this. I think it's handy. We're going to put it on a couple more doors. Maybe this door right here. Although, do we even really need a door here? When there's a massive gaping hole into that other hallway, literally right here, what benefit is there to the door down here? Why not just have that be open? That's the real question. What if we just did that? What if we just had it be open? And we have it, like, be a little catty corner sort of door. Like that. Do we like that? I don't know if we like that. Oh, yeah, I forgot the Minecraft music is still on. Every so often, I just hear a little tinkling. And it's Minecraft music kicking in. And I'm not used to that. Because I don't often listen to Minecraft music. I normally have it off. Why even have this wall here at all? Right? Like, what is this serving? We could just get rid of this wall entirely. There's no reason for it to be here. It just dissects these hallways. Or bisects them, maybe? One of the two. It doesn't need to be here. It serves no purpose, no function. I'm leaving it. I don't know why. I can't tell you why. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why there's a dip in the ceiling here. Sometimes decisions are just made by me, and I have no way to justify them. I just say, this is what we're doing, and I charge forward boldly, and people just go along with it. People just watch my YouTube videos like, yeah, this guy must know what he's doing, but I don't. I don't know what I'm doing. And worse than that, I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing or why I'm doing it. I'm just jumping from one thing to the next. One minute I'm building incredible, powerful armor. The next, I'm trying to decide why there's a wall and why I'm keeping it when it serves no purpose. Who am I? It's just me here. It's just me and a bunch of NPCs. None of the NPCs have ever tried to invade my home before. What am I worried about them doing? And what if they did? What are they gonna do? What are they gonna steal one of my fantastic EMC generating machines? Look, I'll even light the path. It's just me. There's a hole down there. Why have a wall here? You know what? I need to calm down. I'm not thinking rationally. When you start thinking irrationally, you start doing crazy things. Like forgetting that you could be building a hyperkinetic lens. That looks like fun. Apparently that's something that can damage big armor. You know what I mean? And when I say big armor, I am referring to the military-industrial complex. They're terrified of hyperkinetic lenses. As they should be, because once the people are aware of what a hyperkinetic lens can do, we never go this way. Let's go this way. Oh, it's going to be it for them, let me tell you. It's going to be it for them. So we're going to go ahead and build a hyperkinetic lens. And it's going to be so much easier to access all of this without that block of dark matter in the way that I kept forgetting to take down. So let's have a look at this. We need some diamonds, we need some dark matter, and we need a Nova catalyst. Have we built? I feel like we built a Nova catalyst, because in the past, we built a nuke. And then I said we needed diamonds, and I don't remember how many. And then we probably need some dark matter as well. Only 2. And we don't need as many diamonds as we got, but we already built them. So we're going to make the darn thing, and then get rid of the diamonds. And then I'm going to look up. Should we look it up? It could be more fun if we didn't. It might just be like a funny lark if we go back outside and we go like a ways away from here where it's like someplace safe. The one thing I will say about this is it's much harder to like get going stupid fast. Oh, look, you don't... Oh, wait a minute. You don't have to fly. You can just hold down the space button and kind of bob up and down a little bit. This is a good time. Okay, good. So this is where we've previously tested random things. If I right-click with this... Yep. Okay. Alright. It kind of just... It doesn't seem to deal damage to them. It kind of just makes a hole in the ground. Oh, it was hitting water. I kind of expected the smoke to clear and we'd be looking at a hole going all the way to bedrock, but yeah, no, I should have realized the water would kind of negate it. It kind of just fizzles out. If I make it a bigger explosion, will it make it like... Oh. I mean, how big does this go? That's pretty big. That's actually pretty sizable. Theoretically, and it was trying to put everything in my inventory, I just realized. That's pretty handy. Maybe a useful mining device? I'm assuming it's pulling energy from the Klein star. What is that, 914? If I use that a couple more times. Yeah, 306, so it used quite a bit of power. But, like, you could use this for some serious terraforming. If I wanted to make, like, split... If we have a look at the map here... Okay, well, I'm not actually splitting this part of the continent off, because it's still connected over here. But, like, theoretically, you could absolutely do that. Now, how you would fix the water, outside of just using commands to fix the water, I don't know. You're going to be spending a lot of time with buckets. But you could make the argument that I've just terraformed very effectively here. And you would be right. And it's filled my inventory with just utter nonsense yet again. So probably a great tool for mining. I'm just sort of having fun right-clicking and blowing things up. Not great for dealing damage, though, I've noticed. Wow, this stuff just shoots right into your inventory. It looks quite funny. That's beautiful. Okay, that's the hyperkinetic lens. I don't think I've ever built one of these. Does it do anything when placed on... Yeah, you would assume not, right? Like, if you put one of these on a pedestal, what could it possibly do other than just blow things up? It doesn't look like it's going to do anything. Yeah, no, it won't even activate. Okay, good. Because, like, that would be possibly the most detrimental base defense ever if you just had one of those and it was shooting off massive explosives or explosions around you at all times. Like, anytime a monster got close enough, get away from me. Get rid of all this. I said, get away from me. I can just hold down shift and it repels them with my armor. How cool is that? Oh, man. All right. You really want to go? You really want to go? Is that what you want? Because I can go. I don't care. Jeez, such violence being visited upon all of them. So let's deal with the mass of nonsense in my inventory. And then we have the hyperkinetic lens. What else could we possibly do with it? What was that one resource we could never find in the overworld that we found immediately in the nether? Should we just go and blow up more of the nether? At this point, I feel like that would be risky. Considering what happened the last time I blew up bits of the nether, I don't really want to play that game again, so I probably shouldn't. In fact, I don't even know if I should be doing this right here, because look what I've done. This could be, again, considered as an act of aggression, especially when it's located so directly nearby an enemy pigman base. They're just, like, all over here. But I'm feeling a little bit more confident now with this tool. It doesn't matter whether or not the... You know, I could just go crazy right now. How effective is this against Obsidian? Because they've built their house on Obsidian. Can I destroy... If I wanted to... I mean, I'm not saying I'm gonna do this. But theoretically, if I wanted to do this... I'm not saying that I'm gonna go on a massive, like, pigman murder spree. But if I wanted to wipe them out utterly, could I destroy their base using the hyperkinetic lens? Is it effective? Because Obsidian is historically very resistant to explosions. So my assumption when I build this egg is that it's not gonna do anything against it. Absolutely nothing. When fully charged, still oh, well. You know what? Eventually it gets there. Eventually it gets there. So yeah, I feel much less intimidated by all of our neighbors. Have I given power to control time to the Enderman? Yes. Yes, I have. That doesn't concern me, because we can absolutely wreck them, we can wreck the pigmen. We can completely claim this entire world as ours, and we can completely decimate it if we wanted to. If we really wanted... I mean, at first I felt like maybe this was a bad idea to come out here and start blowing things up, because maybe it could be seen as an act of aggression or war. But now I'm thinking maybe that's exactly what we want, just to sort of assert our dominance. Maybe we just come over here, and maybe we do sever this little part. You know what? I've changed my mind on the whole situation. It's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to sever this island off, or this little peninsula. We're going to turn it into an island by just spam right-clicking. I mean, this is going to probably crash the game, isn't it? That's fine. We're having a great time. We're absolutely going to assert our dominance. Look what I can do. Look how quickly I can do it as well. This could be your pigman base, or your enderman base. I could absolutely rain down terror upon you. This is absolutely devastating. And look at all the items just being spilled out on the ground. Yeah, no, the game's gonna start chugging here in a minute. It can't hold all of those in memory forever. It's quite fun, though. This is quite fun, though. And I suppose if we wanted to, we could create a hole down to the bottom of the world. Look at this. We're basically building the big trench in the ocean right here. Look at that. All the way down. Beautiful. This is where the Meg is. True story. Not real. Made that up. Meg's extinct. Accept it. Move on. Wow. Now we just gotta fill it in with water. Or we just wait and hopefully nature takes its course and the water fills itself in. Like it would have in old school Minecraft. Like old classic, like InfDev Minecraft. That used to be a thing. The water would just fill whatever space. There we go. Just kind of carve that out a little bit more. You can watch it travel. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. And it was effective, even if it doesn't look like it did anything. I feel like I just threw something in there that had never been in there before. Because it said learned. Oh yeah, look, there's bees. Get in the water. Just get in the water. I'm holding down the shift button. Get in the water. You're going to be fine. Unless we're just standing on something. Yeah, forest princess. I don't know what to do with bees still. Golden raspberries? Oh, that sounds that sounds pretty solid. I don't know. That sounds pretty high society, if anything. I'm trying to clean up some of these items. I don't want to leave them all lying out in the ground right now, because I'm worried the game is actually genuinely going to crash, and that'll be it for the world. You know what? There are no backups. There are backups, but they're very old, and I wouldn't go back to them at this point. It would be too disappointing if I need to make a new backup is what I need to do. But we're going to try to collect as much of this as we can. There's just so much. Oh, blueberries. That's lovely, too. Some red currant. Some black currant saplings. What? That's it's a type of tree, apparently. I don't think we've seen that before. I thought we'd seen all the trees that there were to see at this point, aside from the ones that you have to breed manually. Because we went on an adventure in one of the earlier episodes to find alternative types of tree. Look at the items. They're not normal. Look, they're not bobbing normally. Should we just leave this area and hope that this all despawns? Is that like the best bet? I'm kind of hoping we still find some other interesting things. But, I mean, my inventory... Oh, it won't even sort at this point. There we go. Yeah, no, it will. I don't know about this. It's filling up in an odd, sort of stuttery pattern. I'm not too sure about any of this anymore, and I don't know if we're going to find anything new or interesting. At this point, we've already got a couple of bees and a bunch of random fruits and some mysterious saplings. Maybe we cut our losses and we just flee the area. I mean, what if the pigmen launched some sort of retaliation for this, and I'm just stood out here? First off, I mean, we did say that we wanted them to know that this was one of our, like, capabilities, right? Like, this was in our arsenal. But if we leave right now, there's a possibility they won't know that I did this. And the longer I stand here, the more likely they are to just come out here and see that, oh, it was that guy. That guy out there collecting dirt for some reason. Lol, how Minecraft poor is he that he's collecting dirt? I'm not Minecraft poor. I'm generating so many resources back at my base. You have no idea, pigmen. Lol, look at him, he's collecting dirt. Ha ha. I've broken the world. I've broken the world. I've got honey. Oh, I finally got honeycomb. Channel members who watch Sky Beast 2 will know what's up. We finally did it, everyone. We got honeycomb. I'm leaving. This is clearly has been a bad idea. There's no getting out of it at this point. I may have broken the world. If we just leave it long enough, if we get far enough away from it and we don't look at it, maybe it won't be a problem anymore. If we just go away and we pretend like it's not there, if we like close our eyes, put our fingers in our ears, and go na 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 na, it might be all right. I see no problems. I hear no problems. We could just wipe that wall out right now if we wanted to. How do they retaliate? They can't. Now, we did give the ability to rewind time to the Endermen, so they might be able to reverse time to the point before I made this, and then, like, strangled me at some point in my sleep. So I need to keep that in mind. Probably don't want to mess with them, but they've been pretty good to me so far, so I'm not too concerned. Well, I think that probably does it for this episode. I feel like that's been fairly eventful. Maybe let's just wrap things up. We'll step outside here into our beautiful garden, and we'll go ahead and plant ourselves whatever the heck this is, and then I suppose we'll like bone mill it and see what we get. Is this going to be like a real tree? That's sort of a disappointment, isn't it? That's not exactly what I expected. This is less of a tree and more so a bush, and it's grown a little bit onto the... You know what? That's all right. That's all right. Let's tidy it up a little bit more because it's also on top of our light here. So there we go. Lovely. We'll collect the leaves. I think we can EMC those as well. Beautiful. All right. That's wonderful. You know what? You know what? Sign of friendship. Sign of friendship and non-hostility. We're just going to plant this over here. And maybe they'll see that we just want to be friends. You know what? We're going to just take up a little bit of this basalt. I understand that I don't really have permission to do construction projects on their territory, but here we go. We're just going to get a little bit of dirt. We're going to plop that down right there. There you go. Hey, who doesn't love some black currant saplings? Am I right? Okay. Okay, over the edge we go. Back to where it's relatively safe. Alright. Hopefully they see that as a sign of friendship. Immediately after the act of aggression, what is that Ronald Reagan said? Speak softly, blow up parts of the world, and then give everybody a sapling. I think that was the foreign policy. I did create a new island, though. But I didn't really create a new island. I what I actually did was I ruined an existing peninsula and then said, look, an island. I don't know if there's anything... I don't think you can come back from this, is what I'm trying to say. I feel like once your foreign policy with your neighbors has become, look at me, look at what I can do, I can turn a peninsula into an island. I don't know if you get to go back to just being like, anyway, do you want to come to the Christmas party? Do you want to exchange gifts? I don't know about that at this point. I could just keep making islands, though. I could go ahead and sever this and make this an island, even though I just claimed it previously. I could sever this and make this an island. But to what end? What advantage is there to this? Sometimes I just act, and there's no reason. One thing I am going to do is I'm going to turn that all the way down and get it out of my inventory. Thank you, folks, for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.